Sometimes you just need to have a bit of a change, shake things up a bit, have a new haircut, buy some new clothes, wear some new shoes. This year, a few well-established series have had the same idea, going away for a while and coming back stronger than ever. It all makes perfect sense. If your franchise is in danger of going off the boil or already has, taking some time to reassess its direction and freshen up the formula can be the best way to go. And it certainly worked for these games, giving each series the kick up the backside it sorely needed. So then, let's take a look at 2017's greatest series shifts that put things back on track. Here we go. Number 5, Nier Automata. The previous Nier game attracted a loyal audience of devotees upon its release in 2010, but it's Automata that really brought the series to the fore with a remarkable story and android characters that are nigh on impossible to forget. Marry this to Platinum Games' trademark combat prowess, and you have a game that you really need to have played in order to fully comprehend why it's so special. Within its opening moments, Nier Automata throws more at you than most games can muster in 10 to 20 hours. Taking you through 2D and 3D shmup moments, hack and slash fighting and platforming, before culminating in a jaw-dropping battle against a gargantuan screen-filling boss. That's but the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Nier Automata's appeal, however. Before this game, Drakengard spin-off Nier was a quirky niche title, a great if deeply flawed game that nonetheless became celebrated for being unusual. Nier Automata is all of these things and so much more, balancing its esoteric leanings with real depth and substance. Few games are as unforgettable as Nier Automata.
Just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there.
Number 4, Prey. With Prey 2 dead and buried, the outlook for Prey wasn't looking particularly bright. That is until Arcane Studios came along and rescued the series from development hell with an entirely new take. Arcane's Prey had you facing the amorphous Typhon, an alien species capable of replicating everyday objects and leaping at you from seemingly out of nowhere. Delivering a unique sci-fi aesthetic and atmosphere, Prey managed to cultivate an identity of its own while effectively giving the series a clean break. Granted, the original Prey wasn't necessarily in need of a reboot, and some fans lamented the fact that Tommy's story had been, for all intents and purposes, retconned, but when Arcane's game turned out to be an enthralling, masterfully executed and memorable survival horror affair, it's hard not to let all of that other stuff go. Prey is sensational.
We're all lost.
Number 3, Sonic Mania. Attempts at trying to make Sonic into a frenetic 3D affair have been mixed at best, while the Blue Hedgehog's more recent 2D platforming outings haven't been particularly inspiring. Anyone remember Sonic the Hedgehog 4's 2 episodes? Exactly. Sonic Mania delivered what everyone had been desperate for, another proper old school Sonic game that homaged the spiny one's Sega Mega Drive / Genesis heyday. Remixing some of the best levels from Sonic's halcyon days, Sonic Mania also added a few brand new original stages of its own, making old Sonic feel fresh and relevant again. Studiopolis provided a riot of retro-styled colour and speed, while Mirage Saloon recalled the desert palette of Sonic and Knuckles Sandopolis. As a sort of greatest hits compilation of Sonic's finest moments, Sonic Mania is nostalgia at its most wonderfully sublime. To be this good takes ages.
We need to go. We need to go now!
Number 2, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. While many balked at the idea of Resident Evil 7 going first person, there were few places left to go after the car crash that was Resident Evil 6. Thus the decision was made by Capcom to go right back to the series' survival horror roots, which meant taking a leaf out of the PT playbook by putting you right into the thick of the action. Falling afoul of the backwards Baker family, Resident Evil 7 kept things claustrophobic while paying homage to the series' most iconic staples, like those indispensable herbs. Jack relentlessly stalking you through the house like Nemesis, the Moulded, a hideous combination of zombie, liquor and ooze, the game's puzzles harking back to the best the first Resident Evil games had to offer. Resident Evil 7 did it all. In short, Resident Evil 7 marked a more than triumphant return for a floundering series and achieved the impossible. It made us want more Resident Evil again.
The corners of this world speak of a man who fights without being seen.
Number 1, Assassin's Creed Origins. a series that was increasingly in danger of growing seriously stale. Ubisoft choosing to put Assassin's Creed on hiatus for a year turned out to be a fantastic idea, especially as it ended up resulting in one of the best Assassin's Creed games since the franchise first launched a decade ago. Taking things back to the birth of the Assassin's Order in ancient Egypt through the eyes of Medjay, Bayek and his faithful eagle Senu, Origins expanded into open world territory, overhauling and revamping a tired formula. A completely new combat system, loot of varying rarity and a smattering of other RPG elements made Assassin's Creed Origins deeper than any other AC game to date, while Bayek's revenge story throws up plenty of twists and turns along the way. But most importantly, Origins Egypt feels like a tangible, living, breathing world with its own ecosystem of wildlife and people going about their daily business, whether you're there or not. In short, Assassin's Creed Origins injected new life into Ubisoft's biggest franchise, shaking things up while making hooded, hidden blade assassination exciting again. And so there you have it, the greatest series shifts of 2017. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye folks!